Good evening, everyone in the whole wide world. Coming to you from Vancouver Island, British Columbia, Canada. I'm Lynn Boyle, your Vancouver Island medium. Here I have again this week, just like last week, I have my peanut gallery. Say hello, ladies.
Hello, yay.
Hi. Yay. There's two of them this week. Maybe, I don't know, we're thinking that maybe at some point we might end up having to do it over in the Zen Den because maybe we'll just make it a great big live event every week. That'll be fun. How has your week been? Did you get out and see that beautiful moon? Did you enjoy some snow or some rain? Or maybe you're down in Australia and you had some beautiful sunshine. I hear they had a wonderful heat wave. Amanda Hall was talking earlier, and I heard her talking about the heat wave. So I think they've gotten a little bit of relief here lately. Here in British Columbia, on the island, we get a lot of rain. We're a bit of a rainforest here. Some beautiful places to visit. But over the last few weeks, we've had a lot of rain. And when I say a lot of rain, I mean a lot of rain. So much rain that it took my road out. Like, seriously, it took my road out. I had, as you come off, we just live off of what they call the old highway. And there's only about 20 of our houses there. And there's one way in, one way out. So Sunday morning, about 2 in the morning, we got a knock on the door from the RCMP, who is our Royal Canadian Mounted Police here in Canada. It scared me because it's never a good idea or a good thing when you have RCMP knocking on your door at 2 o'clock in the morning. So we go to the door, and sure enough, he says, "You're not going anywhere." And we're like, "Well, no, we're not. We're in bed." And he's like, "No, your road is gone." Excuse me? Pardon me. Yeah. So our road washed completely out, like it's no longer a road. It is what is called a gully now. And so, of course, from 2 o'clock until, 7 o'clock in the morning, I laid there and figured out ways I was going to get to work. How was I going to do my readings? I had to open the Amethyst Forest. My husband had to catch a plane and go back to work. Just all kinds of things. How are the kids going to go to school? How are we going to eat? All of these things. And we had no power. I didn't mention that part. We had no power either. So when we don't have power, we're on a septic tank. So we can't use the washroom. We can't wash dishes. We can't wash clothes. We can't run water, period. It wasn't fun, but I will say this. It definitely made me sit back and take a look at things and be more grateful and more appreciative for every single thing I have in my life. A toilet with running water. Believe me, by 7 o'clock that night, we were very grateful that they had turned the power back on. Anyway, it got me thinking, about my spirituality and where I am. And so it just, like this past year especially, really took my feet right out from under me. But I was able to find my emergency access. I was able to look within and start taking some self-care. Because that's where it starts, with taking care of yourself, and working towards learning who you are and being your true, authentic self. Whether it means that you're going to be a healer, a light being, a medium, or you're going to go out and be a construction worker or a radio announcer. That's always fun. You should try it sometime. I'm telling you, I'm trying the headphones this week. I didn't try them last week. Much, much better. I can almost hear myself talk. So tonight, I wanted to just kind of talk a little bit about self-care. I wanted to talk a little bit about, look at that self-care February, right? Valentine's Day. So one thing we are going to do is we're going to go live on Facebook so that we can announce a little bit of contest that we're going to have here with the Vancouver Island Medium. That's me. And here at the Amethyst Forest, we can do it by Skype. We can do it on FaceTime. We can do it on Messenger. So many ways that we're able to communicate in this day of technology that, we can do anything we want. I can do those readings across the world and have. So, are you live on Facebook? Hi, people on Facebook. No, I'm live on Facebook. Right. Okay. So what we're going to do, we've talked about this. I have my peanut gallery here who, I kind of want to help me. I ask their opinion on things. So this week, I asked them, I said, okay, so listen, I want to do something with a contest here, because what it is this is February and it's the year of love. And I know right now that there are a lot of people out there who are very desperately missing their loved ones because they've passed over to the other side. And Valentine's Day is sometimes not such a great day. And it should be. It's a day of love, isn't it? So this time, this year, this night, we're going to start a contest. And the winner will be named next week on this very radio show. This one right here, not anybody else's, just mine. It's going to be for a free reading with me, Vancouver Island Medium. And I'm going to I think I'm going to do probably 2 to 3 readings, okay? But I want you to just give me a little blurb of $100. $100. Well, you can do that too if you want. I could always use $100. But it's going to be a little blurb of about 100 words. And I want to know who is that spouse that you've lost, or that boyfriend, that girlfriend, that partner, whoever it happens to be. Just shoot me an email to Terry Lynn Boyle at gmail.com. That's TerryLynnBoyle at gmail.com. That's 100 words or less. And telling me who it is that who is your partner or your spouse that you've lost that you really would like to connect with. And we're going to do these readings here by the end of February. So it's not like I'm going to do this and then, 6 months from now we'll do the reading. We're making time so that we can get them done this month, because February is the month of love. You're listening to a 1R Psychic Radio. I'm Terry Lynn Boyle, the Vancouver Island radio medium, not radio. I'm a medium. It's been a long day, apparently. So we have lots of different time zones. You can give us a call. I wish I had the phone numbers just off the top of my head, but it's that good old memory thing. Maybe I can find them here real quick. Some of the time zones. Who's listening? Australia is listening. And what time is it in Australia right? Anybody know? Like 5:09 p.m. No, that's tomorrow. Oh yeah, that's what it would be. It's probably about 10 after 11 10 after 5 tomorrow night in Australia. I know, right? So, can somebody from Australia call me and let me know what's going on over there? Like, so I know what to expect tomorrow? Haha, that was a joke, a bad one. I'm sorry. I don't do a lot of great jokes. So, what is it that brings you the self-care that you have? How, Shanann, just holler at me. What kind of self-care, what do you do for self-care? What's one thing you do every day for 10 minutes, 15 minutes to help you with self-care, to take care of yourself? Center myself before I go to sleep. Center yourself before you go to sleep. That is always
the brain down.
Shut the brain down.
Yeah.
Oh, your brain? That actually shuts down?
It does.
Oh, see, that's something new and exciting. I still haven't figured that out. How do I shut my brain down? Centering yourself is a good thing. One thing that I do is I will take a deep breath in, and then I'll blow it out slowly through pursed lips. And it kind of, I don't know what it is, but it just kind of brings my shoulders down, and it just helps me sink into a relaxation. Carmen, speak up now.
Yeah.
Okay. What is it that you do for self-care?
Well, sleeping time or daytime. Sleep time, I like to pray.
Pray. Good. That's always good.
Yeah.
I do that on a regular basis too.
I like to pray. It calms me down and it reminds me of who I am.
There you go. So I'm not sure if you can hear Carmen or not. She's saying that she likes to pray. It calms her down, and what?
It reminds me of who I am.
And reminds her of who she is, which is very important for all of us to remember. Because if we don't know who we are, how can we expect anybody else to know who we are? Right? Here we go. I am looking for some callers. So if you're available, give me a call on. I'm going to find those numbers. I am going to find the numbers. And maybe I'll sing this song. Would you like the song? No, we're not doing the song thing. So, uh-oh. So we have a young lady from New Brunswick. Shelley, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Hi, how are you, Shelley?
I'm good. How are you?
I am wonderful. You guys have a little bit of snow over there, I hear, a little bit of cold weather.
Oh, a lot of snow. Too much.
Well,
way
you
too
keep
much.
That there. Well, we're here in Vancouver.
You can have some if you want.
No. Did you hear me? I said no. We have flowers blooming, okay? Our cherry blossoms are coming out in Victoria, and my tulips are coming up and my daffodils. So please, you keep that snow on the other side of Canada.
It's free.
Yeah, well, I've had enough rain, so I'm good. But I don't have to shovel rain. That's always my big deal. So, Shelley, how are you doing tonight? What can we help you with? Have you got a question?
I just don't know how to answer it. I was just wondering if there's any surprises, any good luck, any blessings that are coming my way soon.
Shelley, do you have children?
Yes.
Do you have a daughter?
Pardon?
You have a daughter?
Yes.
And is she married?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you why I'm asking. Because I feel a baby girl coming, and I believe it would be from your daughter, but I don't know that it's not for.
She just had a baby boy a month and a half ago.
Okay, so it's a boy now. She's going to have a girl too. And that's what I'm saying. I don't feel like it's going to be for about another, I would say, 2 years, and she'll have the baby with the little boy, with the little girl, and it's almost now. She doesn't have another child though, right? Because she has one right now.
Yeah, she just had one a month and a half ago.
Yeah, and she'll have a second one, and it'll be kind of like matching pair because it'll be a boy and a girl, and then they'll stop.
Okay.
Are you also are you looking into a different career?
Nope.
Is there someone around you that is? Because I feel like there's an opportunity that's coming through.
No, that doesn't register.
Did you get that, Carmen? Oh, you guys can't hear because I have the headphones. Okay. So there's no one around you that there's no kind of an opportunity that's coming through at all. Because what I'm seeing is an opportunity with like an added benefit almost. How do I say that? Like possibly more money, but it's like it's a benefit that's happening.
Not that I know of.
The benefit is.
I was just wondering, really, if there was blessings coming for me. Good luck.
Oh, just for you, not for
me.
Your children.
Good news, a surprise. Well, not that my grandson wasn't a surprise, because my daughter is young.
Yeah.
She just turned 19, so yeah.
Yeah, but these children are going to be early though, and then she'll be fine, and she'll be like my first child was born at 22, my last one was born at 27, and like you have fun, get it all done and taken care of, and then you go forward from there and have a good time when you're older. So,
well, actually, we've been trying for almost 7 years
to have a baby.
Me and my new partner, my new man, and there's nothing we didn't try. The doctors tried almost everything, and everything. The plumbing's working. It's just we can't catch. And I was just wondering,
Well, then I would
there no
suggest that
opportunity? Like, you know what I mean? Do you think I should stop thinking it'll happen, or do you see me being blessed at least one more time?
Well, I will tell you this. I have feeling a little girl. So, and that was the first thing I felt. So
Yeah, and you said for my daughter.
But it could be for you. Like, I am not all knowing, honey. Please, I get things wrong for sure.
No, I know.
But if I'm feeling the energy of a little girl, and I felt it going to the daughter. Your daughter just had a son. I still feel a little girl. So there could be a little girl coming your way. But one thing I do want you to remind you is that this is supposed to be a fun thing, right? So don't put so much. This is supposed to be a fun thing, right?
Oh, yes, I could picture his, I don't know why, and I think I was, for some reason, picturing my grandson before I even knew she was pregnant. Because I kept seeing an image like somebody was standing right in front of me. Little boy with the little blue bonnet there they put on at the hospital, wrapped in a white little blanket. And sure enough, my daughter found out she was pregnant and had a boy. So I was like, okay, was that for me? Because I wanted so bad? Or was I actually seeing something that didn't happen yet for my daughter before she got pregnant? Like, so it confused me.
Yeah.
Because like I said, we've been trying for 7 years.
Well, so, what I was saying is that the one thing you have to remember is that not to put so much stress on you. Don't put the pressure, like
no, we haven't for the last 2 years. We don't calculate nothing. We don't keep track of nothing. If it comes, if it happens, it happens. If not, it wasn't meant to be. But I do pray every day and night to Mary, Mother of God, to Jesus, like you wouldn't believe.
Oh, that's always
at least be blessed one more time.
And if it's meant to happen, it will happen. Like if you are blessed one more time, it will be a little girl, because that little girl energy is not leaving me at all, not in any way, shape, or form. Were there any other questions you have?
One thing, does everybody have a spirit guide?
I believe they do.
Do I? Because I just feel like I'm cursed.
Well, don't feel that way. Everything the way that you're working is you're bringing forward to that if you keep saying it. The first thing I've
been cursed for 30 years, 31 years. Well, actually, the family, because my father lost my mother, my brother lost his wife, to death. They passed away, and my husband passed away. All three of us, our spouses passed away. All three of us.
Uh-huh.
And I was just wondering, because it seems like it's always bad stuff happening. So, that's why, I'm trying so hard to keep positive and, I want to have that faith and that somebody is watching out for me.
Okay. You need to believe that within your heart. I believe you have a spirit guide. I can see your spirit guide. It's a native. This one looks like a native warrior. I would say probably he's a warrior. He's a brave. Have you got native background in your heritage?
I'm 11th generation. My grandson is half native.
There you go. This man he's a brave warrior, and he stands on your left side. And I would say he comes from your father's side. Back in the ancestors. This would be, I want to say that he is like a great grandfather or along those lines.
Like way down the line. Yeah, because I'm 11th generation.
Yeah, way down. I think this is great. This is 3 great that he's there. Sorry, I can't get a name, and I believe that that's because you need to sit quietly and listen to him to tell you his name.
Okay.
Either
do you
that
know
or
his name?
Understand.
So if I pray to him, I have a name.
Do you do meditations?
I just started with a stress therapist because I'm stressed out all the time. She's been learning me how to do that. That's interesting that you come up with that.
So, well, good. But sit quietly in your meditations, close your eyes, and just concentrate on your breathing and talk to him and see if you can find his name, okay? Like, that's how I've gotten every one of my spirit guides' names. I knew for the longest time I had a native lady with me, but I didn't know her name until probably 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
So, but that native man is with you for sure. He's a very brave warrior. So,
all right, that's pretty cool.
Perfect. Well, you have a wonderful evening, and I hope that you end up with that little baby girl soon.
Can you do a prayer for me tonight, please?
I most certainly will.
Thank you very much. I hope you have a nice night.
Thank you very much. You have a lovely day.
Bless you.
You too. Bye-bye. Well, I hope she has a baby girl. So, now, Teresa from Nashville. Are you there, Teresa?
Yes.
You are.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How's Nashville?
It's raining.
Well, it's raining here too, so we're both in the same weather and just half a country away. So, because I'm way over on the west side of Canada. Oh. So, what can I do for you tonight, Teresa? What's your question?
Do you see me finding a job soon?
I think you must have been online because I was trying, the lady that I was speaking with before you, I was going, I'm seeing a career. Is someone looking for a new career? Because I'm seeing a really good opportunity come along. And I'm thinking that must be for you then. Because she's going, nope, nothing about career. So we kind of dropped the career thing. So I was giving your reading before you were on the line. How's that sound, hey?
Right.
I do see a career. I see something. It's an opportunity that has more benefit than your last job. So this is like, it's not just the money wise. It's more in benefit. So it's like, I feel like you're going to be working for maybe a bigger company, but whichever, it's got a really good benefit package. So if they don't have a good benefit package, that's not the job for you. Because this is a job, you've struggled with your last job in feeling that you were just so unhappy and not, were there people bullying you? Picking on you?
Was people?
At your last job, were you having issues with some of the people that work there, with your coworkers?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. This is not.
Nobody wanted to work.
It's one of my pet peeves.
I'm like, you come to work, you go to work, you work. Like,
yeah, that's right.
Everybody wanted somebody else to do the job.
That's right. But they wanted their full paycheck, right?
Yes.
No, this is going to be so much better for you because the people that you're working around they're people that you'll be able to work with, right? Are you a supervisor? Are you looking for a supervisor position? Because I feel like you have that's what's coming for you. I hope that's what you're looking for.
No, I wasn't looking for being a supervisor.
But I think that's kind of where you're headed, though, because you're very good at what you do, and you have this really wonderful work ethic. And the thing is that you're fair when you work with people. You don't ask them to do anything that you wouldn't do yourself, and you also are willing to take the hard jobs because you love the challenge of it, and you love to stand back and go, look at that, it's done. And it's a sense of accomplishment for you, which is very important to you. This job will have probably about the same money, but it's the benefit package that is so much better.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's not really about the money. It's just, I want to be able to be comfortable and happy to go to work, not dreading and
No, and I think that this is exactly what you're going to find, because I'm being told that it's an opportunity that just kind of falls into your lap. And, like in a couple months' time, it's like you go, I can't believe I have such a great job. Don't be discouraged by one naysayer or one person, because I feel like there might be one person that you might that might have issues with you. and I believe it's their own jealousy. Just keep doing what you're doing. You're an amazing worker, and you have a wonderful work ethic. Because you were raised with morals, weren't you? Your mother was very a hard worker, and very the integrity of your mother was quite strong. She was quite a strong woman, wasn't she?
Yes.
You take after her.
Very strong.
You two butt heads sometimes too, didn't you?
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, because I've been stressing and worrying about if I'm going to get a job.
Now, I'm going to tell you something, okay? Worry is fear, and fear is the lowest vibration, and you do not want to lower your vibration. So don't worry about that job. Manifest it. Make yourself a vision board. Get that up on your wall, and every day make sure to tell yourself that you are going to have this job, and this is the one that you are going to have, and believe it's going to happen. Manifest it, my dear, because it's right there waiting for you.
Okay.
Okay? And that tough streak that you've had over about the last, couple of years, you've had a little bit of maybe some financial issues, not quite as what it needed to be. And that's going to be coming to the end probably about halfway through this year. It looks like it's, like there's, I don't know, maybe you win the lottery. Hey, if you do, you owe me. Just saying.
Right. I won't have no problem.